Episode 31. Seems like the entire world is coming to an end or something, with all these inclemencies in every region of the game. It's so scared that even the little lord's little stuffed animal is freaking out. Now it's just kind of clipping into the bow, I guess. It's kind of an interesting part of the game, how they just break all of their own rules and make the entire world in inclemency forever for this portion of the game. But it's only a portion of the game, right? They're going to go back to the normal flow at some point, obviously. Otherwise you'd miss out on all of that good time-based design or whatever that they have going on with all the resource gathering and the monsters coming out and the monsters powering up and then going back to the fallow and the plenty and all of that. I've actually grown to like it quite a bit. More going out into the world and experience that kind of stuff rather than just accepting missions through the quest board or whatever. Though there's still plenty of that. And speaking of, we need to accept a new quest from Olivia or something. I did some more hunter rank farming off screen, by which I mean it only took one quest this time, and was able to continue on to the next part of the story. Hopefully it'll be like that from now on. Didn't catch it on camera, but Elma just warned us that she wanted to get to the root cause of these inclemencies or something like that. And now we're going to go talk to Olivia at the ruins of Barbaria. Probably should have started the episode over here at the ruins, huh? Because I ended the last episode here at the ruins and all of that. It's just kind of a thing that I like to do. Begin the episode in the same location as where I ended the last episode. Guess I kind of broke that rule. It's fine though, right? The game's breaking its own rules with these inclemencies, so it's fine. Do I restart the episode? Just so I can start the episode here? Do I want to do that? No, it's fine. Let's just say I started the episode here. We'll pretend. Before we continue though, making sure I have everything I need. Think items are all stocked up? Yeah. I did actually change my loadout a little bit, mainly just including the armor skin and the demon drug to make use of this armor set's ability to extend the time of items as well as potentially get a free meal from consuming them. So these just basically increase your defense and attack, and from what I look up, they last 30 minutes, so they're meant to be like long-term things, and there are versions of these that are short-term, like lots of different items that are kind of hard to understand what they do without a wiki or whatever, but these are the long-term versions with kind of the smaller effects. So I figure I can just start with these without worrying too much about how much time I'm spending on them. If they last 30 minutes and with the skill therefore last 45 minutes, 1.5 times the amount, then I don't really have to worry about keeping the uptime on the items or whatever. So now they're just kind of up here on the radial menu. I did include some spaces for the might seed and the adamant seeds, which are the shorter term versions of these. They're also the components for crafting these, but I guess if you just eat them raw, they're shorter term but larger effect, but also stack with these, so ideally you'd want to take these for the long term and then during battle eat these seeds or something every 3 minutes or something. Which is how long they last normally, but with this skill, would last 4 minutes and 30 seconds. But since I don't want to worry too much right now about the 4 minute 30 second uptime every 4 minutes in battle, just going to go with these drugs or whatever, the long-term versions, and then see if I can work these in later, if I have enough, resources to go around.
Good timing. Fabius just returned. And not by coincidence, I'm beginning to suspect. Fabius is here? I wonder if he was able to draw any conclusions from that frenzy sample.
Oh, we're going back to this then.
That seems likely, but we still haven't heard the details ourselves. Let's get everyone together.
I apologize for my late return. It seems you all have had your hands full during my absence. Allow me to give my report first.
Did you find anything in that sample from the Wounded Hollow?
Yes, there is no mistaking it. That Nursilla carried a pure strain of frenzy virus.
I think we knew that.
Seeing as this topic is a focus of my research, I intend to assist with this investigation personally.
We kind of expected it.
Then it must be dire indeed. Allow me to share what we've learned next. Though it's probably better you see it for yourself. If you would follow me, sir.
Of course. Lead the way. So that serves as a sort of energy network stemming from the Dragon Torch.
That's right. And as you saw on the way here, those energy surges show no sign of slowing.
Perhaps it bears a relation, but essentially all of the East has been experiencing sustained inclemencies.
Then you suspect some sort of link between those anomalies and the Dragon Torch.
Energy spilling out of it, same as here, same as the whole damn region. That explains your weather.
You don't think there isn't a chance that Xochitl was actually keeping the system in balance?
Relax, there's no chance of that. What we're seeing now is clearly a reaction. To what? Who knows?
I see. That's a tidy pile of mysteries set before us. But our job here remains the same. All right. I'll begin my search for traces of Gore Magala. You all return to work, but be ready to act.
Gore Magala.
Intensifying energy eruptions, paired with weather anomalies across the region, and now a Gore Magala?
Did they mention that name before?
Complicated issues, but the professor trusts in us, so let's do our part.
Agreed. Should probably start by visiting each base camp. See where we stand.
Good thinking. I leave the destination to you then.
Leave the destination to us, huh? Oh, we got a meal? But we just ate a meal. We still got 52 minutes left on that meal. We're probably fine, right? What is our stats? Still haven't learned how to check this. There's the equipment info, but what about meal info? Doesn't go like under skills or anything. I mean, here are the skills, I just don't know what they do. I mean, I know what some of them do, I guess. Whatever. It's probably fine. We don't need to worry about getting the optimal elemental whatever stats from a meal or something. We can just rely that whatever they gave us is what we need. But it does look like we get a chance to choose wherever we want to go of the 3 remaining places. And I can already tell, well, it's going to be the apex predators, right? Just like what we did with the, already forgetting its name. Jindahad. Gonna be a big rematch against all of these guys. Who do we want to rematch first? Could fight the new Udra. Could fight the Ustuna. Could fight the Raidao. What order did we fight them in the story, anyway? I believe it was Ustuna, then Raidao, then New Udra, then Jindahad, then a bunch of stuff in the ruins. If we went in reverse order, it would be what we already did, the Jindahad, then the New Udra, then the Raidao, then the Ustuna. Maybe we just not go in reverse order, but make our way back towards the Windward Plains physically and fight whatever is on the way. So New Udra, then Ustuna, then Raidao. That could work. Are we okay to fight those monsters? Like, we've got 20 fire resistance, but after that, this armor actually has negative stats without the food effects against water and thunder, which are the New Udra, or the Ustuna and the Raidao. I'm not sure if I have any other armor that I can quickly get or equip or whatever that would be better with resistances, so maybe I just kind of bite the bullet. I could swap out one of these, or a couple of these. I do kind of like these stamina things, so don't really need the adapt for, well, we can keep it on for the New Udra, but no, we can't swap it here. We should have like resistance gems, right? I don't normally bother with those, but considering how I almost died to that Jindahad, even with like a bunch of... Actually, what is our ice resistance? I guess it was just neutral, so we want to be at least neutral when fighting the other guys too, I guess. Maybe. So we do have these resistances. They increase by 6. That's pretty good. So it does bring us back up to neutral. Okay, I think I want to put these on when we're fighting the Ustuna and the Raidao, and we can probably keep the same armor that I'm already wearing. Maybe. This armor is already good with fire, so I guess it's standing a better chance against the New Udra, and we can keep on the adapt so that we're not worrying about the fire damage from the weather. And I guess from just standing near the New Udra. So let's do that. And I guess we're going to go there on foot, just because I decided to do them one by one in order of location. Plus it'll be fun to wander through these areas and see all of the inclemencies going on, I guess. And it will also kill time. I guess it'll also diminish time on my my food counter here. It's fine though.
On my way there.
Oh wait, this place... No wait, there's still an inclemency even though we defeated Jindahad. Kind of expected it might have gone away. Oh yeah, Jindahad is just out in the world now. And I guess there is an inclemency going on. So we now have the... Well, no, we don't. We don't have the option to create a quest. In between episodes, I was trying to hunt a Raidao that appeared during an inclemency. This was before Chapter 5, before I started all this inclemency stuff.
Interior in some places.
The apex predators just kind of appear normally during the inclemencies and all that, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to fight the Raidao again, but turns out I wasn't able to do that because I couldn't actually create a quest, and even if you just fight it out in the world, Alma warns you verbally that you can't actually hunt it. Like, even if you can fight it, you can't hunt it, meaning get the rewards or whatever. It probably just like flies off or something if you do too much damage. So I think that's locked behind story progression, it seems. And I thought we could fight the Jindahad now that we already fought it. Like in that one area that we had over here. How do I do this? Can't we like unlock a new area while fighting it or something? Where does it normally wander off to? Where is the Jindahod's arena anyway? Does it like go someplace off the map? Can't do that. Here, show me the full map. When we fight the Jindahod, what room is it in? Because it doesn't look like any of these rooms, now that I'm thinking about it. Does it get like its own special room or something? Well, I guess I'll have to figure that out later. Anyway. Now this entire place should be on fire, I guess. No, give me these Wilkie gemstones. They're actually really good for trading. For these seeds that I need. The might seeds, that's what they're called. More up here. You can get a lot more of these more efficiently with the geologist skill. I specifically crafted a charm or whatever just to equip that for farming purposes. Yep, everything's on fire. Pretty nice that we don't have to worry about the stamina cap decreasing with this outfit. Kind of like the steamy look here. Almost like a hot spring, but more dangerous, I guess. Ah, here we are. Die. Oh, there's not one on the left side? Well, okay then. Yeah, it's only on these two sides then. She knew. She knew I was trying to do something rude to her. Well, we didn't actually do it, so leave us alone.
No surprise to see the weather's no more normal here than elsewhere.
It seems Maki was looking for us. Let's go talk to her.
All right.
Kinda feels like
Those flies.
we're adventurers or something.
Yeah, thanks.
Going from town to town, finding things that are going wrong and righting the wrongs over there. At least that's what it felt like riding into town on our sacred without fast traveling.
I heard from the others.
It's the kind of feeling you can only get when doing things kind of RP or whatever. Also messed around with the organization of these a bit more. Nothing really too notable. Other than just making room for the armor and the attack drug things, or whatever they're called. Currently running with my light load thing, but I might want to equip the full load if I want to actually use these might seeds and whatever during battle. Hey, what's up?
Anything I can make for you?
I don't know, you tell me. Oh right, I modified the forge again. Get this, it can smelt ore now. As long as you've got the materials, it's ready to go anytime. So don't be a stranger, yeah? Or there's me and the forge, they're smelting. Consume monster materials to smelt ore calcite, and other ore needed to reinforce Ardian weapons.
Now this is the stuff!
We can worry about that later. I think my Ardian weapon is already reinforced to the max. Don't really know the full endgame loop yet for reinforcing Ardian weapons and all that. Because Ardian weapons are like the endgame weapons, I guess. Other than like the skills that are only possible through the preset weapons from each monster or whatever.
Okay, let's crack a few ancient mysteries.
Yeah, I can't do anything more with this. Yeah, Ore Calcite is useful for these, but I guess you can use other things. Wait, you can use the Druisite? Wasn't this necessary for, like, crafting armor, Druisite? Must be some other thing.
You know where to find me.
Alright, where's Maki at? Everything sure is on fire. Fire resistance currently at 20. That's pretty high. If the orange number is anything to go by. I've seen it go as high as 30 when I had the Clematis armor on. I think with the better defense on this, it's still better to wear this, even with less resistance. And all of the skills.
Hey, you're here.
We're here.
I need to talk to you about a monster. The Black Flame. New Udra? Or something?
Yeah, it took me a while to learn the name too.
Thanks. I'll call the others in then. So, what was it you wanted to share? That thing. It's just outside the village.
I'll bet it's after the Everforge.
Doesn't look too different, but it's running hot. No time to cool, with the fire spring never ending.
Yeah, and it's not just the Everforge. Whole basin's hot enough to fry a great ape. Maybe that's why the new Udra's throwing such a fit. Way worse than last time.
But we've got our heads on straight this time. We'll get through this.
Everyone's already working at a fever pitch to keep the Everforge from getting any hotter.
I hope that's not just wishful thinking.
What are you talking about? The three clans are all pitching in. There's no flame we cannot wrangle.
It seems what happened last time sparked some real growth here. It's wonderful to see the clans cooperating with one another like this. Yeah, it made me happy. Gemma and the others taught us how important working together really is. It made me think maybe we could actually take care of the village ourselves. Everyone in Azuz. I'm sure I could feel how passionate everyone was then. And we are! Since the fire spring started, we've all been working with no breaks. Working hard.
Sounds tiring.
But I feel like there are some things even hard work can't fix.
Don't tire yourself out.
By swallowing the valley's fire, the black flame has grown way hotter than last time. It's safe to assume it's been affected by sustained exposure to this weather anomaly.
That's what you just said.
Even if we can keep the Everforge in one piece, that monster is something we can't handle. If someone doesn't stop it, it's gonna burn up the whole basin, the Everforge, and all of us. So please, help us.
Well, since you said please.
Don't worry, we will.
We were gonna do it anyway.
No objections, Alma?
None. In response to the crisis at hand, the guild authorizes you to hunt the new Udra.
Understood.
It's kind of interesting, this, like, division of power, or whatever it's called.
Are responding. It really is close to the village. Let's hurry.
Because, like, the hunters, they do the hunting, right? But they seem to always need some second person or whatever to authorize the hunting, so it's not just, like, them at their own discretion doing the hunting. Other than that one time during the final boss, Zoshia, where a player character is like, I authorize myself to do this thing, which was a cool line, but I think for the most part it's just kind of relying on people that have a bit more knowledge about the ecosystem and then them giving the authorization for people with the actual ability to do the killing or whatever. Anyway, do I want to drink these now? Let's just start with these. Armor skin. And demon drug. Should last around the same amount of time as the current time remaining on my meal effect. And it shouldn't tick down while I'm in the village, right? Hopefully not. Is there a way to check, like, the amount of time before it starts running out? I don't think so. Looks like that gave me, like... Actually, I don't know how much defense it gave me. I guess I can check after this recording is done, like how much defense was on screen before and after. I can see how much defense my equipment gives me, but I don't really know how much defense the meal gives me, so... The armor drug on top of that, not sure how much it's giving. Alright, here we go. Hope I don't die immediately. We beat Jindahad, so
There it is, right on Azusa's doorstep.
we should be fine, right?
We can't let that thing get any closer.
Right, we stop it here.
If only I had some kind of... Let's get some of this down here. Not that. Little bit of prep work. There should be like some water stuff down here. When I was farming new Udra for its armor back during the low rank story, would always pick up some of this water stuff. Apparently it should like disable its fire a little bit if you fire it at its flaming body or something. What's Hopper Crystal? I guess it's just more trade stuff.
I gathered some materials too. Check your build pouch.
I should use these elevators more. Alright, so... how do we want to start this off? Maybe with a sneak attack, as usual. Then lure it into one of these things.
There! That's our target!
Fire might be tough to deal with. It is immune to the flash, we know this. Damn. Still got it. Oh, there we go.
Excellent use of the terrain! Flying feline, incoming!
Oh, we went right into it, somehow. Free meal. Love to see it. Alright, let's get rid of this fire a little bit. Maybe we fire at the face first? It's still on fire. I think it's just going to be on fire the entire time, maybe. I actually don't know how this is supposed to work. Like what you're supposed to aim for. Oh no. That ledge was there and kind of screwed me up. Sometimes not flinching like that can protect you from attacks, and other times it can just make you take more attacks. Oh, it seems to be not on fire anymore. Okay, good. It can just attack behind it like that? I guess I should have expected. Those tentacles almost look like eyes. Let's go over here. Nobody closer to the ledge, please. Oof, that's right on the edge. Oh no. Got some damage, I guess. Stop fighting her and fight me. Stop that. Damn. We jumped off the edge and that just made us take damage. Quickly now. Third one. Here we go. I think it's 2 mounting points in this guy. Alright, that's it. Not if I have anything to say. Ah, it left. Okay.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
No, where to drop it? Over here? Went up, huh? Could have the one who would like retreat downwards or something. Is a sneak attack worth it? Is it better to save the Gilly Mantle? Like, this only does 200 damage, right? Bomb should be okay against it, I guess. It's not like fire damage, even though it's like an explosion. We got some Nitro Toads. And then a bunch of these other, like, fire spout things that I don't know what they do. Oh, right. We should use this. I think we want to fire upwards and then like that. Damn. It was out of range. I knew it was short range, but I didn't realize it was that short range. Give me that other thing and... Yeah, we kind of almost do 200 damage just by doing normal damage or whatever. We don't want to stand in this. Our mobility is pretty limited in it. Stop attacking us and attack that thing.
Snap out of it.
Was that a grab? I think we were just out of range.
Almost there!
Already, huh? Oh no. Maybe those drug things do a lot more than I realized. Seemed like the Jinta Horde lasted a way longer time. Now retreating to its base. Must be. We can't go that way. Scout flies. What do we get for these missions anyway? I should be using these first aid meds, huh? They're free. But I mean, we have so many healing items already. Look at that, 588 potions. And then the mega potions we have, how much of? Activate auto. Here we go. Okay, we don't actually have that many mega potions, but we can craft a lot. Out of the potions, it just takes honey, which we have a lot of. And there's always more honey. Yeah, there's still a pretty lengthy timer on these buffs that I have. Even without the 1.5 times timer extension that we have on the on this armor set, they would still last pretty much the entire hunt, 30 minutes or so. Back in Monster Hunter World, you were kind of timed during the missions, like a maximum an hour or something, so it would be kind of a pain in the ass for the monsters to outlast you, even though you're trying to, like, take things slow or something. That doesn't seem to be a problem here in Monster Hunter World. Do I have some of these? It's asleep, right? Don't wake up. Here. A gift from me. This is why I carry them.
My lives are flashing before me here.
You want to put down some bombs too? Maybe not. Alright, how are we gonna do this? Probably just this, right? Dragon Piercer. Oh no.
Got it on the ground.
Well, we got the damage in, I guess.
This has to put a dent in it.
Damn, it stunned us. Oh no. No! Are we dead? Okay, it only hits us once. Thank goodness.
I'm about to plunder some wonder. All right, perfectly plundered.
That rock did not really protect us. I mean, it kind of did. Oh no. We do have to slay this, so we can't capture it. Bomb. 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 3 damage. Did those bombs cause a wound too? It's had a lot of its attention focused on Precious the entire fight. Thanks for tanking for us. No.
Here. This weather is unrelenting. tough it out.
No, thanks for healing. We got a free meal too. Alright, back to it. And just in case we need to put on the other one.
Nimble as a cat, fierce as a cat.
Damn, did another one. I kind of saw it coming, but...
This way to the shock trap.
It's loading all over. The evasion mantle did not help me get away. Where's that shock trap? It's already on top of it. I should heal. No, I shouldn't. It should die. Huh. That was way easier than Jinder Hard.
The village was spared from harm thanks to your efforts. Let's go back and report.
After we carve it. Don't forget that. You should know this by now, Alma. Oh good, fire cell. I need that. For crafting something that I don't remember what I'm crafting. Alright, Alma, we can go back now. Big gem is fire attack and razor sharp. I didn't realize they could be two skills in one gem. Do gems like that exist in World 2? I guess they must have.
Oh, thank blazes you're back in one piece. And thank you for saving the basin and all of us in it.
Let me second that. You've given me cause for a good long think on the meaning of unity. Just like manning the Everforge and smithing work is our wheelhouse, monsters are yours. We should have asked your help sooner. That's another lesson Maki here's taught us.
If you wanted to even the score, you could teach me some new techniques. I'm bored of the basics.
You give her an inch and just look. Fine. I'll hammer some smarts into you and Rokul later. But we can't relax until the fire spring subsides. We'll protect this village our own way.
Good. We can rest easy knowing Azuz is in capable hands. Which means we're free to continue looking into these weather anomalies. Take care of each other. I'll check our supplies.
Milky crystal?
Thanks.
What'd you say there? There's an outburst or whatever you called it? An outcrop. Oh, in the plains, though. Do show me, though. No, that's a Gravios. I wanted to see this thing. That's still Gravios. Okay. And it's not even the plains. I'm paying more attention to these kinds of things, the items that are cropping up. Ever since I started a little lord on this path of trading with Nata, and that's how I got this armor, I've been paying more attention to, like, the collectible items that appear only during certain weather events or certain points in time. Primarily things that appear here, like, these outbreaks or whatever, sometimes they're just like bigger mantles, but in other locations it could be bulky crystal outcrop or whatever. And sometimes there are only items or there are items that you can only get through these. And in turn, when you trade those items, there are armor sets that you can only get through trading those items, so do want to pay attention for them. Alright, I think we're okay on all of this stuff, right? We don't need to worry about the oil well basin anymore, but I don't want to continue on to the next guy quite yet. Probably do it next episode and yeah, do like one rematch per episode. We did Jindahad last episode, Udra this episode. So next episode will be the Ustuna, and then after that's going to be Raydao. Do we have anything that would be like good against water?
What are we making today?
I did craft this high metal stuff again through trading or whatever, but it's no better with the water. It's still -5. And actually it's just kind of only good against ice, which we just fought the ice guy already. I should have been wearing this during the ice fight. Oh well. Pretty cool armor though. On my other character for Monster Hunter World, this is what I probably would have gone with, like this one. The huge armor. That's what I like to wear on my Monster Hunter World character. What else is good against water? Nothing's really good against water. Oh, except for this one. The Jindahad gear, If I had a little bit more... We have enough certificates. Scale plus, we need... We have enough scale pluses, it seems. Only 2 of these. No, wait. We need more scale pluses, like, that's a total of 3, 8, 14, so we need 4 more. Probably just 1 more hunt against the Jindahad. Claws, we have enough for that one, but then we need 4 more. Need 1 more horn. Oh, we've got the ice gem. I guess it does actually require the ice gem to craft this. Actually, no, it takes more horns than I realized, and actually just a lot of stuff. It takes a lot of stuff. Freezer sacks, Gracium, hardbone. I guess we can just find hardbone wherever. We're kind of closer to crafting this than I realized, but it would take 1 more hunt against the Jindahad probably, I think, based on what I'm missing. As well as going around for whatever miscellaneous things we need, like freezer sacks or monster hardbone. Probably not something we can do really quickly. I think we're okay to fight the Ustuna with just 5 water resistance, maybe, hopefully. It seems like our fight against the new Udra just now wasn't that hard. I don't think it was just because we have 20 fire resistance. That could play into it though. I mean, obviously it does, but I felt like that wasn't like too much of an issue, the fire damage. Plus we've got the armor and the attack stuff, so yeah. I say we keep the armor. We don't worry about changing it. So, other than that, what else can we do while we're just kind of waiting for the next episode to come around? Kind of a bad way to put it, but don't really want to move on to the next thing quite yet. I realize it's just kind of killing time artificially, but maybe we can just do one of these event things that I haven't done yet. Can we take this on? I guess we're allowed to take it on now. Not yet though. This guy's pretty tough, right? A tempered Guardian Rathalos? Probably not. Maybe we can do this quickly, do online, if anyone else is doing it. I've been doing these Daughters of the Rose things for farming certain items that you can normally only get through trading. But I think more people are doing that one rather than this 5-star one, so... Yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's doing that one event. So I guess we'll just do this one. Do more farming or whatever. No, I know. You're already... Yeah, there are tons of people. Sometimes it just says you don't find anything, even though there's tons of people doing it. Let's do this one. 0 minutes since start time. Don't think I have this on camera yet if I cut out some of the stuff that I had during the Jinda Hot episode. I recorded this during the Jinda Hot episode, but I probably cut it out because I was just messing around, not knowing what I was doing.
We received supply items. Don't let them go to waste.
Guess we're joining on this side. Damn.
We got this.
I want to mount it. Yes, ram into it. I didn't get to do my big attack, but whatever. The fence just came down, so we got to deal with that other guy soon. Stop punching me. I missed. What, you want a piece of me? Fine. Some people just don't know how to deal with stun. You just avoid the red thing, that's it. Let's separate them. Oh wait, oops, I just... Okay, my bad. I meant to separate them, I was so sure. Well, this one's already dead anyway. Didn't realize you could trigger the dodge move off of those little pedal things. That's good to know. Well, that barely killed any time at all. Just 5 minutes. I guess I expected that. Actually, maybe I could have hunted the... Right. Could have hunted the Mizutsune a bit. That would have given us armor that's good against water, right? How do people get those stickers? Do you have to pay for those? Because I don't have a lot of these stickers. So yeah, the thing that you get from this event, these hornflies, I think it's only sometimes this event gives them out, like it's a % chance or something, but still more than usually, because you normally only get this through trading or whatever. Oh, look at that. What a pose. And those are used for crafting the butterfly or the beetle armor, either one of them. Need a total of 10 to craft them all, so once I get 10 of these things, I don't have to worry about doing this event anymore. This one mission. Okay, we got it on screen. Still got a little bit of time left in the episode. Let's make our way over to the other area.
Check back in every meow and again.
On foot again, once more to kill time. And of course to take in the world ending before our eyes once more. Everything sure is on fire. And then strangely enough, without going through a loading screen, just kind of on the other side of this tunnel or whatever, everything's going to be not on fire, just underwater, with all the rain going down. Oh, right, we reached the destination. I gotta remember, I added on these forecasters to my hotbar here, in case I need to make a quick getaway. These were pretty important in Monster Hunter World on my Gunlance build. Because I was so slow, a lot of the times I couldn't dodge deadly attacks or something, so if I was in really dire straits, I just needed to use the forecaster to send myself back to camp immediately during battle. There might still be a worry here if there's like a big attack going on or something. But there were even times in Monster Hunter World where they would disable the forecaster during certain monsters' big attacks. I'm thinking of like Behemoths or whatever. But that was special. Might be more attacks like that though. Everything sure is on water. Any Mizutsune around? Doesn't look like it. Hey Gemma. We're not here for that though. And here we are, ready for the next quest.
What are all the Wet-Wets doing there? Has something happened? Everyone seems like they're in good spirits.
Good
Let's
spirits?
prepare for the next hunt.
Why are they in good spirits? It's like a disaster out there. I guess they like the rain. To be honest, I also like it when the rain comes down like this outside my own window. It's just kind of fun to watch, to hear. While everything's going crazy outside, it's still safe and warm on the inside or something. Kind of feels like that right now. Now would be a good time to take a break.